Before we start, this video will be a hard watch. If you're not ready to face your insecurities, your fears, if you're not ready to accept reality for what it is, please click off this video right now. You're not ready yet. You're not that person who can actually make a change in their lives. So please click off this video and save yourself the trouble and your time. If this video is on your For You page and you clicked on it, you clearly want it bad enough. You clearly want to change. You clearly want to be more than you already are, but you don't know how to do it. You're faced with all these resistances in your life and don't know how to accept or straight up just ignore them. I'll help you. In this video, you will learn, it will be a tough watch, but you will learn how to start making the right choices and start moving towards what matters in life for you, because it's an individual game. I will start with a statement that is so cliche that everyone says it, but no one really understands what it really means. The statement is this: it's you versus you. Everybody knows this. You hear it in motivational quotes, you hear it in movies, in sports games, everything. When they try to motivate the person, it's you versus you. But what does that mean? It's you versus you, and one of you has to die. It's the current version of you and the version you want to be in the future. That's it. That's the you versus you need to be focusing on. You, the current version of you, are on one lifeline of infinite amount of lifelines that exist in this current reality. There's a lifeline or a fate or whatever you want to call it of you that already has those things, okay? Already have the cars, the success, the money. Because let's be honest, if you're watching this video, that's mostly what you want in life, because everything is tied to money. If you're watching this video, you want to be successful. But if you keep doing what you're doing currently, do you think it's possible to achieve or to change frequency to the other lifeline? The answer is simple. Yet most people want to make excuses why it's not working for them, why everything is against them, the universe doesn't want them to succeed, whatever. Excuses sound best to the one making them up, okay? No one cares about your excuses. The universe certainly doesn't care about your excuses, because the universe is a mirror, okay? It knows exactly what is going on in your life, and it doesn't matter what you tell, okay? The people, the everyone, it doesn't matter. What matters is what you do. The distance is this big. The distance between who you are and who you want to be is separated by what you do. What you do. What do you do in your current life? When you wake up, what do you do that's moving you towards your goals? What's moving you towards what you want to achieve in life? I know it's hard. I will get to it. When you want to push and make your bubble bigger, that's your bubble, that's you, everything in you, your thoughts, your actions, everything about you, your emotions. When you start poking and pushing this bubble, you will be faced with a resistance. Imagine a rubber band. The more you pull, the more it wants to go back to its place. That's because your brain is designed to preserve energy as best as it can. And changing things and doing something else that it hasn't done it before is hard, it's scary. The brain doesn't like uncertainty, okay? That's why you will be faced with all this resistance in form of fear, doubt, perfection. You're gonna be like, oh, I will just start when all these things align and I'm this kind of person. That's when I will start. Comparison. This is huge, by the way. When you start making some kind of progress, you will go on social media, you will see that people are on a whole different level, and you're gonna be like, well, why try? Why even try? You will go back to your old habits. You must just expose yourself to the fear. It's a exposure therapy. That's what it's called. The more you're exposed to something, the more it becomes like a second nature. Okay, you don't care, and you're conditioned to be able to endure this fire. That's what it's called, trial by fire. That's what one of my mentors said. Uh, it's one guy, and the more you endure it, the more you expose yourself to all these negative resistances, the more you can grow, the more you can expand your bubble. And once you have expanded it, it can never go back to its previous shape, because you have many things inside, and the more you push it inside, it's not gonna work. You have already expanded. How do we fight these resistances? How do we make them feel less of a resistance? Is a trick I use, and I think it's very, very interesting, and how you should be acting. Imagine there's a film crew following you around, and they're filming your every move, filming every single thing you do, and this is going to be your success story. This is what you're gonna show people when you're successful. Okay, you're gonna be like, this is my documentary, that's what I did, that's the hardships I went through to achieve my goals. Do you imagine all day scrolling through social media and playing games and eating junk food and drinking alcohol and not doing anything productive is going to be a good success story, and you will be successful, and people watching you in the future will be like, oh yeah, that makes sense, that's how you became successful. That doesn't make any sense. People talk about these things, talk about discipline, as if it's the hardest thing to do, that you must suffer, that you hear all these gurus are like, you must suffer, you must be in pain. That's right, pain is inevitable, but suffering is choice. You don't need to suffer, and discipline is not hard. Discipline is so beautiful. Discipline is the highest form of self-love, because you put yourself first. You don't indulge in comfort, because the more you indulge in comfort, the more miserable you will be. Have you seen people who only seek comfort and don't do anything hard to push themselves out of their comfort zone, out of their bubble, and just want to go straight or downhill? They don't want to go uphill, because that's where growth is. That's where strength comes from. When you push yourself uphill, you don't become stronger when you go downhill. You have met those people. Those are one of the most miserable people I have met in my entire life. When they're focused solely on comfort, is the worst addiction. Okay, you keep scrolling on the internet like 3 hours to escape boredom. But let me break it down to you. If you scroll to escape boredom, you create a boring life. Your life becomes boring because you keep consuming all this mindless content. You don't even know what you're watching. And you have been brainwashed to believe that discipline is hard, and you don't even want to start doing it because it's something hard. It's not something beautiful. And you're in this loop of sloth and fear of change. Well, you must break in. Let me talk about a little bit of frequency and energy, because that's how our lives are run. Everything around you is energy. The energy and frequency, the frequency that money vibrates on, is the same as self-love. And what is self-love? It's discipline. It's all connected, okay? If you keep on doing things that you don't put yourself first, you don't put your body first, you don't put your finances first and your relationships, and keep in mind the relationship with yourself is the most important one, you're never going to be on the same level as money. It will be always somewhere not here, not on the same level as you. It's going to be always up. Money is all around you, but you don't vibrate on the same frequency to be able to get it. Simplicity is the ultimate form of sophistication. Everything around you doesn't need to be complicated. You just need to do the simple things and you're gonna be successful. Nature is simple. Everything around you is simple. But people led you to believe that it needs to be complicated. I do trading, and I have met many traders that use all these complicated concepts and they don't even make any money. Like, why do you need 10 indicators on your screen? You don't even know what the price is doing. The simple thing is price action. The simple thing is market structure. I know I'm talking about it's unrelated to the topic of this video, but it's the same with everything. Simplicity is the ultimate form of sophistication. You must do what needs to be done. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't think that you need all this equipment to start doing whatever you want to do. Currently, I'm recording on my phone, and my lighting is my two monitors. Literally, I googled white screen and it's pushing me white light so you can see me actually very clearly, because you can see my room is dark. I don't have equipment, I don't have a camera, but I'm still making something, you know? That's my final message to you. Be careful what's going on here. That's your biggest ally or your biggest enemy. Be careful what goes in here. This here, your thoughts create your reality, create your life. The way you think about yourself, that's the reality, okay? That's how you create. If you think about yourself as a confident, successful, amazing person, who can tell you that you're not? In your mind, you're already that. Doesn't matter what Joe Schmo tells you. Joe Schmo tells you that you're not successful. What does it matter? Who is he? He's not even existing. What's real is here. What's real is this here. Doesn't matter what other people think. Do you know that if you can see it here, doesn't matter what other people say? Because in my mind, I'm always the best. In my mind, I'm successful. I do whatever it takes to be done, and I don't talk about myself negatively. That's how you should be. You should be a winner. That's the mindset you should have. Okay, let me tell you something. Doesn't matter if you're religious or not. Doesn't matter what religion you follow, worship, I don't know how it's called. But do you know why successful people always talk about their success and they say, I became successful when I found God, when I found Jesus, when I found the Lord? Do you know why that is? It's very simple. I don't care if you're religious or not. You can benefit from this. Because the thing is, the Bible or God teaches you to be fearless, teaches you to have faith in Him, and teaches you hard work. That's literally what needs to be done to be successful in any field possible. You must believe that it's possible. You must work hard to continue doing it, and you must have confidence that it's going to work. I don't know if I repeated myself, but it's this. You just do it, man. You just move, you just flow. And one more thing, and that's the last thing, and I end this video because it's already too long, and I hope you get the most out of it. The issue is, okay, you know what you want, you can see it, you want to be successful, you want to drive this car, but that's a dream, that's a goal. How do you achieve this? Because you focus on having it and you're not focused on becoming the person that can have those things. You know, what does this mean? In your business, you must be focused on becoming the best in your business, and these things will come. These things are inevitable, they will come. But if you're not the best in your business, if you're not the best, if you don't put in the work that's required, and you don't become it, those things won't come. You can only wish for them. You don't get what you wish for, you get what you fight for. You get what you put your energy and you go out and get it. They don't just magically come to you. And it doesn't work like that. You must put your whole soul and energy into becoming the person, becoming the thing, becoming courageous, becoming strong, confident, becoming very mindful of your words and what you feed, your diet, all in all, and it will come. You're focused on the end of the forest, but you're not focused on your next step. 1,000-step journey starts with the first step. If you're focused on the first step and the step after that, you'll get to the place where you need to go. Okay? And even if you make a mistake, treat it as Google Maps. When you make a mistake, when you make a wrong turn, Google Maps shows you a different path that you can go to it doesn't say, oh no, go back and stop moving. No, it just reroutes and you still go to your destination. That's how you should treat life, like Google Maps, man.